got about 24 guys here working as hard as we can.
I'm winging it and I'm flying by the seat of my pants.
At $300 a load?
He ain't paying for fucking concrete.
Everybody thinks I'm the wicked witch.
Plumber's supposedly on the way.
Alright. So I just need to get that set up, plumbed up, set the height, and he'll plumb it in.
I just keep going until he takes over.
Nah, I got you.
We didn't use we're in here.
Gage, make sure them boys don't put that drywall back up. That's who all just went in there. I think we need to go around and take these old garage door plates off. Because for some reason they're stopping at them. And those are, it's like that everywhere. If we could just, you know, knock that metal flat, I believe.
What would you do at the top though?
It's the same, isn't it?
This side is, it seems like that one over there is different.
Yeah, see, they just got another plate there. So that plate, if the plates come off all the way around,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Should I go ahead and get a bunch of bags of concrete? Have these boys start putting this floor back thing? I mean, I guess that's good. It was this. He's on the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all just dry fit. And I know we have 22 and a halves back there, so he should be able to do that. And I guess I'll just go get a fucking pallet of concrete because we'll need it out there too a bunch. As soon as those boys get down the block, I can have them. We need this done, so
Did you find
6 more
those rings and
days.
all that stuff?
I did. I went back to this guy was telling me what it takes, and when he said it, I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. But now I can't remember what it was that he said. And I went back there to the pump section, pumps, tanks, everything. There's nothing at all there. So, but when he told me the other day, it was, I thought, well, that makes perfect sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I can't remember what that was, and there was nothing back there. So that's why I think it would just be like, you know, Fernco shit. But if he's coming, just let him deal with it.
The other one's got fun.
All right.
All right, so
I'm gonna get some concrete. The dump truck will be here in a few hours. He's finishing up the wrap on that.
Okay.
And I'd really like to get the inside of it cleaned as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So exteriors would be great, but not a huge deal, especially with how shitty it is, you know. But the interiors, I really would like to get those knocked out.
All right, cool.
They just put a hose bib on the back of the building back here for you if you need water.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't have. I'm still waiting on the tank
yeah,
on that
that's
trailer.
cool. That's cool. They just got that set up for you. So, you know, if you want to just kind of use this area back here for work, is what I was thinking.
I'll probably just back my trailer down in there.
Okay. I'll get that skid steer moved out here, and I'll walk that 317 down here in just a second. Okay. And then I'll probably leave my truck here and take the 550 in just a minute. I need to go get a pallet of concrete. Okay. And then it'll be back here for the rest of the day also. So you just hop in whichever one you want to.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll be pretty overwhelmed with all these guys, but just do your thing if you need me. I'm there.
Sounds good, man.
Thanks, Brad.
Appreciate it. Yep.
You got a metal brake? I've let someone borrow mine and they returned it and didn't say nothing to me and it broke 3 of the pins off it, so I guess I'm just gonna throw this thing away. But I need some metal brake out here on this fascia for the gutter, but I also need it on the rake as well. I got the coil here. We started to break it out and realized that someone's tore this brake up. I'm here all day, son. I got about 24 guys here working as hard as we can, waiting. I'm just kidding, man. Take your time. All right, brother, I appreciate it. We're gonna move the whole wash area down there. Maybe it's that right there that was really bothering me the other day. I think it's that. And then there's a little piece of the 1x2 that's crooked as a motherfucker. It's only about 4 inches long, but crooked as shit. We run out of shit to do. Let's start putting this soffit in over here. I need to go get more.
I got that bay, that bay, that bay. You're gonna get somebody else to dig the drain.
When did he get here?
How long ago?
Sweet. So is he prioritizing this one?
He's in the barber shop right now. So.
Those 2x8s, I guess we'll use for a double top at for the lean-to at the land. Probably make the most sense.
We got some
those
mates, so we need a few for green plate down that.
Oh, true. Yeah. We'll use them all for
back
that.
Back wall and that end wall.
And then the 10s, we really only need those for a header for the, which I might put 2 windows in that back there too.
Right.
So we'll need it for that. I'm just trying to get all this material cleaned out through here, you know.
Yep.
Fucking drywallers had drywall all through here last night.
Yeah.
But you see what's in the dumpster, ain't much. So.
Ain't much.
They just had it scattered everywhere. Spray foam will be here in about an hour, he said.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get some more people in here, Bob. Shit.
How long does it take y'all to make $100,000 of profit in your business? For some of us, that may take all year. For some of us, it may take a week. Some of us, it may take 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Well, how about just 5 minutes? Right now, jobber grants are live, and it literally only takes you 5 minutes to apply. You can be at any stage of business, and you can use the money for anything that you need fit. Whether it's payroll, new equipment, paying off some debts, restructuring some stuff, new office building, really whatever it is that you see fit. Jobber wants to give back. They understand that the blue collar guys and gals are the backbone of our community, and this is their way of helping you get a little bit further ahead. So just take 5 minutes to apply. There's no obligation. $10,000 to $100,000, full expenses paid trip to spend the day with Shark Tank's Damon John. Click the link in the bio, take 5 minutes, win yourself $100,000.
Alright, welcome back. This is a day in the life of JCP. We had a pretty good sized oak tree right there, and beside it, it ain't there no more, but there was a big poplar. Already got it down, but you'll see that in the video, so keep rolling.
This has got to go down another 2 inches here. By the time we get out there, that's going to be 12 inches. The 14 and a quarter down, so we're gonna have to go down a little deeper.
Who's here?
I got it. Okay, Gage is putting the blocks in for the HVAC guy. Jeff's gonna get us a hoe to rake this gravel to get it going to where,
Where's that young boy?
I told him to stay home today.
I asked Jeff to take his plates from his old garage doors in these 3 bays.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Do you want us to continue digging and working this, or do you want us to just fall back on them and get that?
Well, they're already fucking cutting around on the drywall now, so probably need to get them off.
Get them on that, go that, and then fall back here after a while. Alright. Let's just go ahead and fall in there and start taking them off too.
Alright, my guys are really close on the block right now.
Okay.
And then they can hop to dig in.
I'll pass the dump truck in over here.
Alright.
It's just easier than wheelbarrow on it.
Yeah, 100%. And then I'll break 2 of them guys off here in just a minute to help you. That way there, as soon as he's done, he can come over, drop all this right in, and then we'll be pouring right behind him. If we all, 4 or 5 of us, hop on mixing and pouring, I think it'll go fast. I'll probably end up having to get more concrete, but I didn't want to put more down on the truck. I'd love to get that shut-off valve into this space, which we can do later on. I just don't want to have to access a different renter's space if I ever want to shut this water off.
Yeah, and I didn't know that they were going to completely cover that off.
Yeah,
Shut all that over there.
Yeah,
It's no problem.
Trust me, we didn't know either. We didn't know until we came back late last night and all the electrical was covered up. They were only supposed to go up to 8 feet and still leave us all of our access, but that got lost in communication. That's what I was just telling him. I was like, dude, this was our priority. Like, let's get this done, then we can move all the shit, and then you'll have all that space free. But that was the easy thing to do for them yesterday, so that's what we did.
I can put you a shut-off valve up there.
Yeah, that'd be good, just so if we ever do need to cut it off to the back, it's still in here, and we don't have to ask permission to get into a renter, you know?
Do you want to try to hook all that stuff up today? In the parking lot stuff, backwater valve, and
I'd love to, just so we can get the port.
I'll hang out until these guys dig down to it.
They should have it dug out in just a second.
I'm gonna have to dig down where the grate is to see what kind of pipe it is. It cast?
It's concrete, 10-inch.
So we can just bust out a hole and silicone a shit out of it.
We'll concrete it back in. We found out that Rafa's block is 7 inches out of level. Gage, will you pull his truck forward some for them? He ain't paying for the fucking concrete. Yeah. Let's pagado de concreto también. Mismo ya. Yeah, me? No, I told him to put more gravel in that. I ain't fucking putting goddamn 8 inches of concrete in the motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I didn't fill it up.
Yeah.
John, you seen if you got a 1/2-inch single gang blood ring? Does that look back here in that box? Is that the only electrical that you've got?
Yeah, and one of these 2 bays, there's a bunch of electrical on the floor.
Yeah, it's just
looking
going
there.
through that. I just need 1 blood ring. I already got the box cut in, but I just need a blood ring put out there for future.
If it ain't in that box, as far as the stuff back there goes. Oh, you got cans in there?
Yeah, the ones that we put in the first go around.
Yeah.
I've got them powered up now. I still got to fish the wires down into the box, but when I get done, that hallway will be back on.
And this one by over here, I don't think they ever ripped down because it's a good 1/2 inch taller than the one beside it.
You don't want to leave this?
Fuck no, I don't want to leave that. And then really we could go ahead and stain all of it too. I think it'll probably stain, trying to hang everything they can hang today. So I got you. And then when they are finally ready to roll out, I'll just grab whatever this evening and get it out of here.
Okay.
just something I was just thinking about as I walked through here. I guess they're done with this receptacle because it looks like they went ahead and run the EMT in it. For some reason, haven't put that in. But if that's the case, then we could at least get this piece back up to those blocks.
Yeah.
And I guess over there we can't yet because they got those other switches, but this is gonna end up coming out.
Yeah.
You know, that'll be completely eliminated and just not switch over there. So I don't want to
Eliminated block and patch the sheet roll.
just patch that later, yeah. But I think that we could rehang from here over. We have to leave that hole and this hole.
Yeah. On the show off over there.
And they're gonna have to fish a bunch of electrical through there.
Okay.
But we could get this back up at least. Let's just double check with David before we do that receptacle is
Okay.
good to cover up.
I got you. What else?
This must be for there, so I think it's just these two pieces that we can put up. Start with that and then I'll find something else. You could help Juan too, Gage. For some reason these front bays never got insulated, so he's working on the next two right now. He's got this one done. I got a lot of shit to do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, bro.
The mechanic on his working interview today texted me at 1:40 and asked if he could go to lunch. 4:40. That dude's been prepping in there since fucking 2 o'clock. What takes so long to prep, man?
That one there, I'm gonna have to pop it and two batting strips off. He's got to recalk and paint because they'll come up short.
There's more strips right there.
Okay.
I guess we'll get back in the morning, boss. We'll start cleaning that up, straightening that fascia up because it goes in and out.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to straighten it up. We'll have to break another piece of metal, bring that soffit out to the bottom of that, and just break another one to go up on
Probably have to figure out something about a brake.
it. I can go rip one in the morning.
Be good, because then at least we can do all that. I'd rather get all that capped out and then get the gutter on whenever, as long as we get it all capped and looking good, you know?
Right.
Got that little bit on that end Eve over here too that I need to put something on.
Everywhere it cuts back. Yeah.
I got that whole rake, all this, that little strip right there, and then whatever we're gonna do up there here. So might end up needing to go get another roll of cool metal.
Do what we gotta do. Oh, I gotta order a rebuild kit for my brake.
We just threw ours in the trash, said it's too much to repair. It'd be cheaper to buy one.
Cheaper to buy one.
Yeah, you know getting parts for those things are a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding out.
Even just getting an apron, it's a bitch.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be a good day.
Gotta get a bid into the lady in Asheville tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out how to justify a 320 square foot screened in porch. How do you do it with less than $300 a square?
Yeah, I mean something small like that's gonna rack up fast.
It's gonna rack up.
It's right here. I don't know why. It took off or fell off or what the deal is. It's really just that one gauge that's hot.
Yeah. That burns you up a little bit, though.
Looks like shit.
Yeah. Obviously, they won't leave alone with it.
Nah.
Let's see if we can get you started.
Thank you, brother.
I'll let you know.
Yes, well. Primer bolt.
Well, it's the system before I go working on.
Primer bubble.
Busted bubble.
Primer fuel up for the cars.
Green line will work on. Sick of the fit cockpit. Decoys grumble. Actually take this tank loose. This is this thing's gas line. Actually, it needs bubble gas on. Ooh. Ain't got air filter. I'll have to get a price on that and call Jeremiah.
So we've went to using the ideal computer system. I was able to complete a whole April spreadsheet on paper like I did. Starting May the 1st, I don't have paper to go by anymore to create my spreadsheet. I do not know if things will absolutely make sense or not. This system is not set up right. We're supposed to start some training again this afternoon and hopefully get some problems corrected. I'm winging it and I'm flying by the seat of my pants to be able to make the cash drawer work, or like the credit card machine to work, to actually be able to process transactions, period. We're gonna go start this training again this afternoon and walk through everything with our trainer and see if I can get issues fixed and stuff. All right, thank you. Bye. That was better driving than what I was thinking. I just took the whole front bumpers off.
When a customer buys a mower, we PDI it, which involves, we check the tire pressure, we check all fluids, air, make sure it's got enough gas in it, make sure the deck's level, make sure everything's ready to go for the customer. That way when it gets home, the customer can jump on it and put it to work. Well, we got a mower sold on a rainy day to an ex-dealer.
You know that he said even him being a dealer, that's the first new mower he's ever owned. I mean, you'd think he'd get one on a good discount coming through his place.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Oh yeah.
It's coming.
I forget. Pull the hood off here. Don't start the hood. I just do the work, do what I'm paid to do, and get it done and over with. Well, I'm done taking the deck off so I can get to the clutch pulley. And pull the clutch pulley and put everything back together. And of course, I like to set something in under the deck. So that way when the deck drops, it just drops on the seat. So that way you don't have to drop it on the ground. Then fight it back up and put this piece. Less stress on this. Now you feel the slack you got a little bit of slack right there, which helps reduce the strain. That way when you take this all the way up, it don't go flying. You don't want it to fly. Drop this deck all the way down. That reduces pressure too. Like that. Just enough room to where you have room for impact. Pull the crank pulled out. There you go. It just went flying. Oh yeah. Finally got the right one in. That was the old, and if you move. PTO clutch 10 gauge today. Then we go on here. Wire it through the hole. All that there. That's how you put a PTO clutch in. Then you gotta put the deck back, hook everything back up, put wire come up through the hole and plug it in. The hard to see area, when you plug it in, voila.
We can get the PTO clutch covered under warranty, but if we have to change the blades and the spindles, he's responsible for the blades and the spindles. We're hoping it's just maybe the bearings locked up in the clutch and caused it. Coming up to the shop tomorrow, I'll wear my weekly wedge at the West costume. Everybody thinks I'm the weekly wedge. Reinhardt, what's the nature of the issue? If it did need a part, I don't know if I could order a part for it. That'd be my only issue. I'll be able to take a look, but I will let you know, like, it's a $45 diagnosis. But I couldn't tell you for sure. I don't think I can get parts for it. So if I had to order a part, I'd have to stop right there.
Let's tear the world apart. It's got fire. We got this little shut-off valve on the bottom. It's off. Feels like a Monday, even though it's Tuesday.
This was not filled in before. It was just a culvert like the one right there. And I had him fill it in, put dirt over, put a pipe in and everything, but obviously So there's a pipe from there too.
Pipe from right there that goes, goes under there, underneath here.
I
You can
see.
still see a little bit of the concrete right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And it goes on down through there, but
Yeah.
as you can see, something's not working.
For sure, yeah. What size pipe?
It was
And you
balled 14 inch. There's 12 inch.
12 or
4 gauge,
15,
4 gauge,
12 or
probably
15.
12. Okay, you want me to show you the pool?
Yeah. Water's flowing good from the side though, huh?
Yeah, from that side, but you'll see what I'm talking about back here. I got so much water running down through here. I bought this giant flood thing, but
That's
still
pretty
it's
cool.
not set up great. And there's water that goes under the house right there. It's a disaster. It's running over here, but not running good. I mean, it's running good down through there where I don't want it.
Right.
Yeah, and you can come up this side of the house, or also I can speak with my neighbor. I'm just honestly also trying to get an idea on pricing.
For sure, yeah, I
Yeah.
gotcha. But
It's a project.
how do I get within the walls without taking the walls down? Are you wanting to try to build a pad and then we've done that before, you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter to us if you bust this wall up, if you bust a section of this wall up.
Okay, good.
You bust-
That would make it a whole lot easier and cheaper.
Well, we realize that either some of it or all of it or a section of it's going to come down.
Well, if I saw cut here and I did take this whole, that would look more natural than me just cutting a piece, you know?
Like that anyway.
This would also allow that water to start going out that way versus it running down. And then I could just come up your driveway and in here shuttle in the dirt, you know?
Okay.
So I think that solves two of your problems. We can get in here, get access to get dirt in, and then we can, you know, turn this water out, kind of let it go in front of the Jeep there
I like that
versus.
idea. Because, and you don't even know about this, but so right there, those two windows right there, we have floor damage from time.
Well,
where
I can see where all that concrete's
Yeah,
turning.
dude.
You probably want to save concrete all the way around because you think you're saving, you know, the financial cost on replacing. But I think you'd come out light years ahead if we at least took all that concrete out so we could turn this water away from the house. Right now, it's doing the
right at it,
opposite
yeah.
and turning it that way.
And
So
I absolutely hear what you're saying, and that makes perfect sense. I don't know if that's in the budget.
it's cheap. Well, to replace may not be in the budget, but it'd be cheaper if we threw that concrete in here, busted up real good, put it in here. It's less material I
It's
gotta
just gonna
bring.
be dirt right there.
Or, you know, plant grass or gravel or something, but yeah, you need to get that water turned away bad, you know, I can
Okay. You
see.
think that's pretty? I mean, that needs to be done pretty seriously. Okay. And just breaking it up would. I guess I'm trying to see the vision here. So just break it, because I don't even know what it would look like underneath. I guess I'm an idiot.
What's the final end goal, no budget, you won the lottery, what does this look like back here?
So imagine this is a big, nice flat area, possibly at some point like screened in some way. You know, a hot tub out here.
That'd be dope.
You know, I mean, it's a big, it can be a big, nice flat area that can add a bunch to our house. We want to be able
Yeah.
to come outside here and hang out. I mean, I don't know that I have a complete vision. I could put a little carport out here. But you know, if it's a nice, big, flat area, it's going to be unlimited. I mean, you can do
Yeah,
so
you can
many
do whatever
different
you
things.
Dude, I would take all of this wall, concrete, everything, bust it up really small, put it in the hole. That's gonna pretty much fill your hole. We bring a couple loads of dirt in to finish filling the hole, get this water all turned away from the house, and then you're left with just grass at that point, you know what I mean? You're just left with a grassy flat yard here. So you know, you lose the benefit of having what concrete is here, but that saves you from us having to haul a bunch of stuff in. Saves you from having to try to match everything when you do go to pour back, and we get all the water turned away from the house. Now that's everything I'm talking about is still cheaper than what we were originally thinking of bringing in a bunch of dirt to fill this, you know?
Okay.
So I think you serve way more purposes doing it that way, and you come out cheaper.
I hear
if that
what
makes
you're
sense.
saying, and I hadn't really seen them. This is also what I wanted you to come out here and give me some ideas, and that sounds like a good idea because a lot of this concrete is not good. I mean, it's cracked, it's
yeah,
old,
it's settled in different
So
ways
it
where
would
it's
just-
holding water and stuff.
I would just need to convince my wife that that's a good idea. But I mean, I see the vision, but
Yeah, I think in the long run you come out way cheaper than trying to make all this match, and it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
when
that's a
you
good
guys
point.
sit down at the table to consider it, let's just say you know, cost wise, if you did save every bit of concrete, and in the future you're like, well, let's report, you're really probably only maybe $2,400 in actual concrete here that you're
that right?
saving. Yeah.
true. Now, if I were to get this re-concreted,
Yeah, if you were to do the
be
whole
more
thing,
than, but that's because I
yeah,
got a big
exactly.
hole here. See, that
This
makes
is a
sense.
much bigger
Yeah.
area than just the strips
Yeah,
around the side.
yeah.
And if you do, like especially there, right? Like if you try to save that and mitigate water, you're tens of thousands of dollars in trying to mitigate that water versus let's just pull it out and turn this water away.
Okay, think about, now keeping in mind, I understand that you're much more experienced in all this than I am. I'm just asking questions.
Ask all of them you want.
So let's go stand in the shade. How about that? But you don't, so you don't think there's any reason, even, I mean, to even keep over there, or even keep any of it, just bust it all up?
I would take it all out and start with a blank slate back
Just
here.
have a nice flat piece of grass.
That's right. Get all this water turned away. You want it to go away from the house as much as possible. Let it all bleed out down there through the yard, and we can manage that.
Because it's coming off the hill, so we just make something that turns it to where
Correct.
it goes. Kind of like what I'm trying to do unsuccessfully.
Yeah, you see
how
it sitting in that
and
corner.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm
You're
sorry, but
good.
You see
You're
how
good.
it's not going. It's
Yeah.
that dam's not catching all of it. And it
Yeah.
goes from there and it goes right down through there and it makes a hell of a mess. So what are you thinking, like price-wise? If we do it totally the way you're saying, bust all this up, take that wall down, get it in there, and make it flat.
When we leave out of here, you're just left with flat surface. We throw down seed and straw. $5,500. All walls, all concrete, everything filled back in. I just bring a couple loads of dirt in, seed and straw everything, and we turn all the water away from the house. And in reality, none of this is adding property value. If anything, if you were ever to go resell or something, all these things are going to come up and they're going to hurt.
Oh, I know. Do fences.
I don't. I could give you some recommendations.
Okay.
You want like 10
The only reason I say that, and I understand your pricing, it is what it is, because I had a guy come out here one time, and he offered to do a chain link fence in his backyard, bust down this wall, throw it in there, and make it flat, all for $6,500. Now, would that guy come back today and say that? I have no idea.
Yeah.
That was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
I don't
Because
know
that's
how-
the only reason I'm asking about fences. I want a fence as well. So I'm trying to see. I was trying to see if you really do that.
How close you were to that? Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
That I couldn't even tell you, to be honest with you, of like linear footage of the fence and how much you'd be looking at on that. I can tell you who we would use. Well, what I can do is I can tell him the linear footage, let him tell me a number for fence, and then you can put our two numbers together and compare that to the 65 that you got before and kind of see.
Sure. That's it. I understand it's a project, and I've read your reviews. You got great reviews and stuff you do. I'm sure it's awesome.
We'll go down below your wells there and then just slope this yard all the way back. So your eyeball won't necessarily be able to see that it's.
And that'll be a little slow.
Water will run away.
Okay. All right. So we got a number and got an idea, and I really appreciate it.
And honestly, if you compare that number to, hey, we want to leave all the concrete, just bring in 20, 30 loads of dirt to fill this pool in. We sell dirt loads at $300 a load, so you're going to end up being more just to fill the pool in, and you still got all your water problems. So.
Right.
See what I'm
So
saying?
I do see what you're saying. $300 a load? If we just start throwing stuff in this pool like a landfill, obviously
Yes.
I'll probably need to get this water out here.
And when you have to punch a hole in the bottom of that so it drains. If not, you always will hold water, which is no problem. We'll smash it up with the track hoe.
Okay, so but her concern is, and it's a fair question, is so when you get stuff set,
Settlement.
how's it gonna
That's why I said bust all this up really small.
bust it all? Even the rock, even the
That's gonna bust as it falls over.
Okay.
Yeah. So as we put it in, we bust everything up really small. Use the machine, pack it, put in another 6 to 8 inches, pack it. Yeah. We do these pools all the time. So.
Building those next to these great
Yeah,
hurdles.
I did see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're wanting to destroy that. We were thinking that we would just get somebody come here and destroy it, and we rent one of them dumpsters and maybe get rid of it that way. Could it be destroyed and thrown in the pool like a landfill?
No, but we can throw it in the dump truck and haul it away. You definitely don't want that in the hole because that will rot and settle.
Okay, so that is a bad idea. Okay, but that is something that you would be willing to also add to this project, possibly?
Yeah, for sure. While we have the mini excavator there, we can just knock it down, crunch it up small, and throw it in the dump truck and haul it to the landfill.
And there's very few little things that we would have to get out of there, and of course we would do that before you get here. We can get whatever we want. Everything in there is just, you just gotta bust it up, no worries,
All right, no problem.
So what are we talking about adding that on? How much?
I'd really rather look at it before I told you a number, but
I understand.
shot off the hip somewhere between $500 and $750. That's probably going to be 2 loads to the landfill at $200 to $300 a piece. So make a couple $100 and crunching it up and throwing it away.
Come back out here and look at it, and maybe we can settle up on something, or do you want to? It's fine. You don't have to do it today.
If you guys were ready to make a decision on the pool deal, and I could just come, get started on that part and tell you when I get started what it would be to add the building.
Okay.
Would you be comfortable with that?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that, dude. You seem like an honest guy to me, and maybe I'm an idiot, but I think that's a pretty fair price, dude. I mean, to do all this and all you say you're gonna do is gonna be pretty great. So.
It is, to be transparent. That a small job like that, we like to try to just use that as time filler things. So I try to be super fair on little things like that folks in the local community can afford, and we can make a little bit of money and roll on to the next thing.
I understand, and I appreciate the transparency. I just can't imagine that somebody would come out here and bust up all this concrete for less than that. I mean, that seems like quite a job, and also it seems like probably a good idea. I'm glad you mentioned that to me.
For sure.
And getting this water issue fixed is going to be big. So yeah, we're going to do that deal with you.
All right, I'll send everything over to your email later. You just click approve on it. It's like a DocuSign, making sure we're all on the same page. And then I'll give you a call the next day or so when we can actually get started out there, but be no later than this coming Monday.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks, John. I appreciate it, sir.
Yes, sir. No problem at all, brother.
Okay. All right. See you. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.